everyone, my name is Mo, but if you follow me on Facebook or on Instagram, you probably know me as Destroyer of Treadmills. I want to take a moment and thank you all for the insane amount of support I've been getting online. This has become a pretty cool community, and I'm so grateful for all of you. I want to take a moment and explain why I'm doing this channel and kind of lay the foundation before we get into a little montage of today's workout. The truth is, I never thought of myself as the fat guy. I've always been fairly popular, but after suffering an injury in my back, I started to see myself balloon in size due to lack of mobility and lots of pain. So as of April 2018, I find myself as a 29-year-old weighing in at 560 pounds. 560 pounds with a beautiful wife and two incredible daughters who were not going to have me around much longer the way things were going. I don't care where you are in life, 560 pounds is a death sentence. And I came to a point where I was no longer able to do basic life functions like tie my shoes or take out the trash. And in a lot of ways I had given up on myself, and worst of all, I'd given up on my family. I began to experience blood in my urine, and shortly after that I discovered a lump in my body, and I was terrified. I was terrified that it was cancer, and this really made me take a look at where I had let my life go. To make matters worse, I was in the middle of changing insurance carriers and was forced to wait just about 3 weeks to learn if the lump in my body was cancerous or not. In that time, a friend of mine, probably one of my best friends at this point, Cody, had offered me to join the gym with him. And I guess I really didn't take it that seriously. But here I was, blood in my urine, lump on my body, debilitating back injury, and a little 3-year-old and a 5-year-old watching their daddy waste away. Something had to change. So I called Cody and I told him I wanted to start the gym. We went on a Saturday and signed up, and I carried all 560 pounds of me onto the treadmill, and then we would do the circuit workout. And this went on for a couple days, and this is where the story really takes a turn. I had tried to lose weight a lot, and nothing ever stuck, and a lot of it had to do with my embarrassment. But this time was different. Why I'm known as the Destroyer of Treadmills is, I had noticed that every day I would go in and walk on a treadmill, and the next day that treadmill would be down and an out of service sign would be up. I cannot tell you the amount of embarrassment I felt in that, so I coped with it the same way I do everything, with humor. I joked with the front desk lady at the gym and said that, I was the big guy who was busting all their treadmills, and I asked her to tell the manager sorry for me. The response I got changed the trajectory of my weight loss journey, and the guy behind the counter turned around, and he smiled at me, and he said, you keep using him, and I'll keep fixing him. This was the difference maker for me. This changed everything. In that one statement, I realized something about myself. He made me feel okay being me. He made me feel okay being at this point in my journey. And most importantly, he made me feel like this was just the beginning. And everything that happened from here on out was going to be a totally normal part of becoming the person that I want to become. Honestly, guys, one small gesture of kindness probably saved my life. From that day forward, the gym has become my home away from home. I go Monday through Friday for an hour and a half in the morning and an hour in the afternoon. And all of that was just 1 month ago. Since that day, I lost over 60 pounds, and I've reached my first scale victory of being under 500 pounds.
bust that fourth set.
What's going to come next on this channel is a series of videos that are going to tell my story from this point on. I want to warn you that I'm going to be very candid, and I'm going to choose to be very vulnerable. My hope is that I can be a source of encouragement for the next person who is morbidly obese looking to change their life. Or maybe just encouragement to the average Joe who's looking to get healthy. If I can get to the gym before the sun comes up with a wife, full-time job, 2 daughters, and close to 600 pounds, so can you. And together, we can become the change that we want to see in the world. So without growing any further, because I know this is running a little long, I just want to thank you. Thank you for following my journey, and more importantly, I want to thank you for being on your own journey. None of us are perfect, and when we allow ourselves to be imperfect, we make room for us to grow and change. So anyways, if you like what I'm doing here, hit that like button. And if you want to follow my journey, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to click the bell to receive notifications whenever I upload new content, which I'm going to be trying to do probably about once a week. Until next time, go destroy a treadmill for me, and I'll do the same for you. Love you guys.